First thing I'd like you to do, even though everybody knows you, tell me who you are, Coach.
My name is Don Popovic, and I came in this country about 50 years ago. And I
From
came
where?
to play 50 years ago.
From where?
I came from old Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia,
Yes,
okay.
I'm from Montenegro. It's a separate state right now, south of Yugoslavia, close to Greece. And it is St. Louis Stars. Bob Herman brought me in St. Louis, and George Mihalovic and Rudy Gudendorf. That's famous Rudy, and George Mihalovic is known as a person soccer in St. Louis, and they brought me here, and from that day, now 50 years later, I'm still in St. Louis.
Yeah, my introduction to you was when you were on the other sideline with the Arrows.
Yeah, I coach all over the country. I coach San Jose Earthquakes, I coach San Jose, I coach New York Arrows, I coach Pittsburgh Spirit for Mr. DiBartolo. I coach half of the years I coach outdoor soccer, and half of my years as a coach, I coach indoor soccer.
Indoors. Well, we're out here today to talk about your U14 boys team. You took them to a state cup championship 10 days ago, right?
Yes, yes.
I've been doing this for 10 years now, first down in Springfield, and I know that I always look forward to seeing a Popovic team because it was a select team, and you were always battling for the state finals at a minimum if you weren't winning them. We talked a little bit about your numbers, but you took a break. You hadn't coached a team in a while.
Well, I thought 3-4 years ago, I thought that's it. I got my last hurrah with my last team, and I have 17 kids. We have a 17 scholarship on that team, and Xavier, Loyola University. We have Tiago went to Stanford University, so we got all over the country our kids playing soccer, and I said maybe it's a time for me to give some younger coaches and everything. And then Steve Goodyear and Haas, they got together and they merged the team together, and they came to me and they asked me if I can help it to run that team, and I said to them, I can only run one way, my way or no any other way. So they said, oh, we love your way, we're just going to help you anything we can. So they brought me really, I think those two guys, they brought a love again. I still have that competitive edge in myself, and I am very excited and happy when the team I can help these kids, and then this team is a special kind of kids, and we're just going to get better.
Well, and I talked to your attacking mid, and I'll have that story up a little bit as well. He tells me he joined this year, and yes. I asked about last year as U13s, and he said the team didn't get past the play-in round, as I understand. Yeah. Is that correct?
Well, it's true, but we. And again, every coach has excuses, you know. But I just took them over after that. But the question is, they have like 80% of the game. They have many chances to score, and then they went in overtime, and then we still have a chances to score in overtime. Then we go on a penalty kick 5-5, and then in 10 penalty we lost the game, and that's.
Right.
It's almost like sometimes unheard, you know, but that's happened in soccer. Is that kind of game, you know? That's the reason is soccer is a beautiful game because of that.
Well, and we're still at the age where, you know, I'd rather see these guys peak in about 4 years as opposed to this year, right?
Yes. Oh, definitely, because I mean, when they go to find a college or professional team or something, those coaches, you're never going to ask them how many games you win when you're 11 years old. They're just going to say show me what you can do.
Right.
And that's what's going to happen. And I'm trying to explain to my kids, you can't really only build your muscle. You have to build your brain, and you have to be very smart in a game, and you have to understand what is asking from you. And not only that, you're building character, you're building soccer player, and you're building future citizen of the country. I mean, you know, so that's our job as a coach is a big job. Sometimes we don't even know how much we helping these kids, because you're like a role model in front of the kids, you know. And if you behave yourself right way and you teaching kids right way, you develop a great citizen. You know, if you acting like a stupid or something like that, then you're not a role model.
They'll emulate that. We've
Yes.
seen that.
Yes.
My
Yes.
favorite example of that is the Klinsman's son and that
Yes.
idiotic tweet he sent out when Donovan didn't make the final cut.
Yeah.
That's that's a kid emulating his father.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well you're off to Dayton Friday morning for
Yes.
the Region 2 tournament. Do we know anything about the teams we're playing?
I don't know much. I just know we draw some tough teams, and so we're gonna have a tough teams no matter what. If you got semifinals or finals, or you're gonna always have a tough team. So why not play them in the beginning and see how we can do?
Well, you've been doing this a long time, and we're right in the middle of the beginnings of the group stage of the World Cup. Do you take a strategy in? How important is that first game?
Well, in the kids like this, the younger ages and everything, they technically we have to be very sound to do any tactical part, and a tactical part you have to do only if the kids can. If the kids can trap the ball, stop the ball, and pass the ball, all the tactic and system is useless.
Mm-hmm.
A system is exaggerated words. No system will tolerate players who can't run and those who don't want to run.
All right.
And so, you play some kind of system or something, and you have to put a system and tactic and technical part of the game as much as you have in a team. You don't play system if your players don't fit for the system. So I pick up what's the best for our kids, and they show. I mean, their records speak for themselves, and we won majority of the game. We got 99% of the games we won so far, MRL, and then in Cup. We've straight 5 games in a cup we won. Beat some very good Gallagher teams,
Mm-hmm.
and then Tommy Howe team, Sporting
In that final.
finals.
Boy, that was a good one.
So the kids playing very well.
They know what pressure is now.
Yes.
It'll be a little bit easier because the stage, although bigger, won't have all their friends looking on from the sideline.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they can go do what they need to. Just like road games were always important for players to get some seasoning, weren't they?
Definitely.
Okay, well then, good luck in Dayton.
Thank you.
I look forward to following your results as they come out.
Thank you very much. I am looking forward to.
My pleasure, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you.